Hey guys, Beast1210. Not sure what I'm going to call this one. I was doing a conversation, kind of an ongoing back and forth with a friend of mine, and we were talking about bugging out and whether you would or you wouldn't, and start talking about bug out vehicles and stuff like that. And in the spirit of things, to do was a sort of an EDC check. A lot of guys will, in the spirit of that, will kind of be like, all right, throw down, take your pockets out, let me see what you got. And it's kind of in the Bushman spirit where it's like, all right, if we were to leave right now, what could you have in your pockets? What do you have in your pockets right now? If could we go spend the night? There's been a couple guys that have done it, and I think it's a really cool idea. This is going to be sort of that premise, only with your vehicle. What do you have in your vehicle right now, at this moment, that could get you on your way? And so it's probably broken up into a couple parts and may end up turning into sort of a bug out vehicle thing. But this is the premise. You guys have gone over the get home bag, so I'm going to kind of exclude that. Let's see. You guys have seen my GSI cook set and my everyday bag, whatever you want to call it. So getting down to the nitty gritty, let's just start. I do have a gallon of oil. I have almost full thing of coolant. That is an old coolant container that I just keep water in. Turn this other light on, see if that'll help. This is just regular water. Let's see, bring this out. This is a air compressor. Various tool attachments, whatnot, for blowing stuff up. Nothing crazy. Let's see here. Don't always have this, but I happen to have a cordless drill. A lot of times I'll have an impact wrench, a cordless impact wrench, funnel for oil, power steering fluid, starter fluid. I have a small, cheap little crowbar, a really old bottle of water. This is brake fluid. I just happen to know that, even though there's no sticker on there. Radiator sealer. I don't think I've used that one. Random screws and whatnot. There's jumper cables. I do usually keep a dog leash, just in case. I wasn't expecting to leave the truck with the dog. Sometimes that happens. There's 2 pairs of gloves. It's like a 3-pound mallet. There was some gum I didn't even know was down there. Some stuff I didn't know was down there. This little bag is sort of my, well, it's got a complete set of ratchets and these flex. These are pretty nice. Go both ways and whatnot, and they're stubby enough that I can get a whole set in here. But I also have a bunch of specialty tools, some air down stuff, tire gauge, sort of like a, without having to get into my huge, different bags back there. Random tools. I won't open this up. This is a larger gauge socket set for some of the bigger stuff you'll run into. Fire extinguisher, and it says it's still good. My dog's chasing squirrels out there. A really dirty because it's been in my seat for a very long time. It's like a 5-gallon water storage. Regular old socket and wrenches. This set's nice. It does standard and metric. See what's in here. Various whatnot, randomness, different zip ties and fuses, pencil pens, attachments, sockets, sort of weirdness. Let's see here. Tire iron, because you got to be able to take your tires off. Let's put that right there. Tow strap. This is a tire puncture kit. It's actually really good to have. It's got, not only does it have valves in there, it's got patches, reamers, pretty much anything other than a huge blowout. You could push your tire and keep going. This is sort of how I arrange my tools. I don't have a big toolbox or anything per se. This is a siphoning hose. Leave that back there. This one is sort of miscellaneous ratchets and straps. Let's see what else I got in here. This is actually my tools. I just happen to have those on top for some reason. So I usually have this separated into my tools in one. Isn't completely true right now, so that's why we're doing this. Some JV weld, and maybe we'll go through and do different videos of these, but essentially this is my tools. This one is basically your glues and other things, your screws, glues, epoxies, bolts, things to put everything together with. Is sort of here, well then my tools are separate. Your tapes and stuff like that. This one I don't usually get into that much. It does have some ratchet straps. I have spare fuel filters, more ratchet straps, D-rings for getting yourself unstuck, attaching your vehicle, specialty sockets. This one happens to do my hub, bolt, whatever socket. I'm losing my mind today. But you got to make sure you got all the tools to do. There's an extra fan belt, extra U-joints, brake line. Like I said, I usually don't have to get into this one too much unless I'm getting dragged out somewhere. For some reason I had both of these back here. These are just shop blue towels, whatever. These are the cheaper ones you're used to. Brownie actually makes these that absorb oil like crazy. I don't know what they put in them, but it sucks it up like a sponge. It's ridiculous. Let's see, also behind my seat, this is a big down winter jacket. Probably use that as a sleeping bag if you wanted. This I just got recently. It's a safety cone thing. I don't know, it pulls out taller than that. Just not with one hand. Alright, well, safety cone. Let's see, also behind the seat, I have a high lift jack. I have a bigger truck, so that's how I lift my truck up. And let's see, I'll put this stuff away. And this was technically what was behind the seat. I did have more that's in the back of the truck here, so maybe I'll separate this video out and do that then. So